I'm really hesitant to share this next journey I have with you all, but you might be noticing differences in my life, so I need maybe to tell you, but I don't want to lose any subscribers over it. And I'm always afraid of that, because if people find out the real me, then they want to unsubscribe, like my political views or something. Anyway, this is more about my personal life and what I've gone through for years. And I know I'm not alone. And many of you have go through the same thing and maybe even worse than what I have it. So I thought I will just take you along in my reality of my life and on my journey. I'm getting some of the naysayers. I might turn comments off on this because I don't want to hear it. I've done my research. I've watched it happening to other people, and it's with good results. So I'm going to tell you about what I'm going to do next. I don't know if I'll publish this. I hope I will, because I've been praying about, should I do it or not? Should I keep it a secret or should I tell it? I still don't know the answer. But anyway, all right. Now, I'm making a book about it even. Do these spots make me look fat? That's the name of my book. No, it's not. Anyway, I've started it and then I kind of put it aside and haven't worked on it anymore. But when I get it done, I'm going to show you guys too. But anyway, okay, what the heck am I talking about? All right, some of you may have noticed I have gained some weight. Yes, I have, because I am now not caring what I eat. Since my cruise, I enjoyed my cruise. I enjoyed every day since then because I have this journey coming up and I am not caring. This is the last time I'm going to live like that and not care what I eat and what I weigh. I haven't even been on the scales, but I did go to my doctor and he put me on the scales. And so, yes, I weigh more than I've ever weighed when I wasn't pregnant. Okay, well, up there. After I married Jamie, I gained a lot because he had all the groceries and all the food storage and all the cream and milk, and I got to cook big meals for everybody, and it was so fun. I'm going to turn off this subscribe light because it reflects on my glasses so bad. There. Let me turn off that too. There. I'm still reflecting something. Okay, these are my Christmas red glasses. All right, get back to the story, Angela. I always do that. I always get off and not even finish telling about, what I'm talking about to start with. Okay, my new journey in life. Okay, many of you have noticed how Trevor has lost a lot of weight. And I told you one time that I'm going to do what Trevor did. He said he will go with me and be with me at every step of the way. So then I said, okay, what is my journey? Now, don't all get flustered and going, ah. It is called, let me see if I can pronounce it right, duodenal switch Sadie S. Duodenal switch Sadie S. What is that? It's not just a sleeve or a gastric bypass. It is including the Sadie S. It includes the intestines, and they move your tunnels, your connecting things, so that your intestines are smaller. Your stomach is also going to be like the size of a banana. And then I think mine right now is the size of a watermelon, and then you're going to, I know people are going to say, but you're not that fat. How do you know what I live with? All right. There's a lot of research you can watch on YouTube about this procedure. And it's a whole clinic. We fly to San Diego. They take a shuttle bus and you go to this bariatric clinic. They do nothing else but these surgeries. Now, I'm doing the one that Trevor did because you cannot gain your weight back. When you do just a gastric bypass, the sleeve, the stapling, or whatever any of that is, you can stretch your stomach back out and gain it back. I don't want to do that. So Trevor and I are both paying more to get the Sadie S one. And so it will be impossible because your intestines are shorter. So it will be impossible to gain it back. I don't think they remove any of your intestines. They just sew it in a different place where the food comes out and goes in to the small intestine, I think. Anyway, I watched the whole surgery on there. If the surgery's only about an hour, you go down there the day before, they put you in the motel, and Trevor will be with me, and you spend the night, and the next morning you go out and they do your tests. And I've already gone to my local doctor, and he thinks it'll be a good idea. And I'm going to tell you why. The doctor said most of people's health issues are due to weight. The population of the world, we're all, especially in the United States, we fight obesity and all the refined foods that cause all these things. Now, I have high blood pressure, and they say that that is a lot hereditary. My mother had it, so, you know, she had a weight problem too. So I have it. I take the pills. Okay, it cures it. Then I have high cholesterol, which I cannot take statins. I tried it, and my legs were on fire, and it was horrible. So I had to stop. So I still have high cholesterol. And then I'm borderline diabetic. One more point above whatever it is, the gauges. I had my blood work done, so I know. And one more step above, I would have to go on the diabetic diet and medicine and everything. All right, it is a proven fact that this surgery will cure your diabetic problem, your cholesterol, and your high blood pressure problems. I'm sure there's people that it won't cure, but on the whole, when you lose weight and you get to your ideal weight that's on the charts, you do not have high blood pressure, cholesterol buildup, and all of that because you're eating different. I realize, I know everything. Don't tell me. I know. I'm never going to get to stuff my face again on Thanksgiving, eat all the candy I want, like I love to do and have been doing with Halloween and Thanksgiving. And that's why I've been enjoying my life and gaining 10 or more pounds. I haven't weighed, so I don't know. I can just tell by my face and how I am wearing my clothes. But you see, on the 21st is my birthday. That's the day I have to start the diet of no sugar, no dairy, no, I don't know. Anyway, it's the diet. I have my shopping list and everything, so I know what I have to do. Then 2 days before, I have to go on a liquid diet. Well, Trevor said when he did these 2 diets, he lost a lot of weight, even in that week and a half. But he said, you have to have a BMI over 34. So if I lost weight right before, my BMI wouldn't be enough. And I don't want to be turned away. I've already paid my money and everything. Trevor said, I don't think they will turn your weight away. But I don't want to take the chance because I am sick of being hungry all the time. In the middle of the night, I wake up, I'm so hungry, I can't go back to sleep. I have to get up and have a little snack. And then if I want to lose weight, I have to eat like 300 calories a meal. And that's because my metabolism's slow and I don't move enough. I realize that. The other thing people tell me, well, go on these other diets and they will work for you. Those shots that everybody's taking nowadays, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to diet the rest of my life. As soon as you go off the diet, I don't know how many, the cabbage diet, the keto, all the diets. As soon as you go off that diet, you gain the weight back. And I am sick of it. The yo-yo dieting, going down from 100, 50 up to back 170. Now I'm even more than that. But anyway, I'm sick of it all. After all my whole life, I am sick of not wanting to be seen. And because I weigh more now, I don't want to go places. I want to hold a pillow to hide my belly. I carry all my weight in my belly, in my upper body more. Yeah, my legs get fat too, but I carry most of my weight in my upper body. So then I'm like a round butterball. And if you carry weight in your stomach, you are more apt to the heart issues and the unhealthy of, that, if you carry your weight in your belly. I've read everything. So don't tell me, but do you know? All right. Trevor said they've never lost anybody. No one's died on the operating table down there. The doctors live in San Diego and travel over the border because it's cheaper in Mexico to have this clinic in Tijuana. And they already have been talking to me the whole time and guiding me through it and giving me information. I've been reading and studying. And there's even, I saw something the other day that this new technique is going to make you live longer because of what you'll eat. Okay, you have to take vitamins the rest of your life. My doctor said everybody should be taking vitamins anyway. And these will be really good vitamins that are real protein and nutritious. You have to have the best ones. So I can't buy them at Family Dollar anymore or at Dollar Tree. But they're still like $25 a month. That's cheaper than my other medications. I don't think it will help my depression medicine. I'll still be taking my Zoloft probably. But as I go on, at 3 months, I have to go visit my doctor again here, and he'll do more blood work to see how test the blood, all the things. Well, I'll test my blood pressure every day when I start in on it. You have to, the first week you're on a liquid diet afterwards, clear liquids. But Trevor said he has never been hungry once since he's had the surgery. Do you know how that makes me feel happy? That makes me feel so happy. He hasn't craved food. The dumping. With this kind, you don't have the dumping, diarrhea stuff. You're not supposed to drink water for 30 minutes before or 30 minutes after you eat. That's because if you put water in your stomach, then you're not going to eat enough protein for your body to get the nutrients. Also, it makes you have diarrhea if you drink too much liquid with your meal. I read it all. And I read these people have problems. It's because they're not following the directions that the doctor gives you. Every direction. The liquid diet. Then you go into the soft, puree baby food type things. You only eat like 2 tablespoons. So you want to eat, do you want to eat 2 tablespoons of candy? No. You want to eat nutritious food first. Cottage cheese and, the protein foods. And so, Trevor has helped me so much along the way because he's gone through it. I ask him every question. He tells me he went through it. His friend went with him and his wife went with him. And so I'm hoping I think it's going to be a really good thing for me. I want to live the rest of my life without worrying about my weight. I know I will not have a model body. Gravity, I'll have more wrinkles. Gravity is going to take my boobs and my stomach even more empty and gravity down. I'll wear a good body shaper to hold in the fat. The empty fat. I don't think I would get a skin removal because I'm too old for that. And I'm not trying to look like a model. I know I'm going to have worse wings, but I don't care because I don't wear sleeveless clothes anyway. I try to hide it anyway. And so I thought of every avenue of the whole thing, and I am convinced it's going to be a good thing for me. I talked to one lady Sunday who had it done, and she goes, the first 6 weeks, you're going to think, why did I do this? Trevor never felt that way. And on the website, everybody says their only wish is they would have done it sooner so that they could have enjoyed life better sooner. Now, I am not a foodie. I love to cook and bake and taste that stuff, but I don't pay to go eat out at restaurants and try to test every food. That's not me. I like the same. I don't even like, you know, I don't want to try Indian food and all those weird foods. I don't care about that. And food has really been a love-hate for me. I love how it tastes, but I hate what it does to me. So then I can't enjoy it because it makes me fat. Think about carrying 10 packages of butter up and down the stairs. Think about 20. Think about 30. Trevor, he put new flooring in his house. He goes, it was so easy to get up and down off the floor without having a big belly and fatness to lift around and carry around. And, you know, I have to climb these stairs up here all the time, which I like because it's good exercise for me. But if I have to carry a box and my weight up the stairs, I can hardly do it. And I just am sick of the whole weight issue. I want the weight issue to be out of my mind and out of my, you know, psyche, out of myself. That's like all I think about. Wake up in the morning to the fat belly. All day I live with the fatness and I hate it. My sister said, you need therapy. Not Carolyn, not Amy. You need therapy about your weight. My husband loves me no matter what. Well, so does mine. My husband loves me. He doesn't care. He's letting me do what I want. He doesn't care. Whatever makes you happy, honey. And last night he even said, do you think they do it on me? I said, no, your heart is too bad. They'll do an echo, the fast one. Echo, a cardiogram. I don't know, the one they put the things on. They'll do that before your heart test. He goes, you're going to have a horrible Christmas dinner. I don't care. You're going to have a miserable time after. I don't care. I want it to happen so that I'm not hungry all the time. I'm not thinking about fat all the time. I'm not thinking about what can I eat that doesn't have calories? What can I eat that will fill me up and I won't gain weight? What can I eat? That's what I think about all the time, and I'm sick of it. Now, it will be, what can I eat that's the most protein? I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be a journey. And so I'm going to take you guys with me. Again, the real reality of my life. I know everybody's not going to approve of it, and they're thinking you should just be happy and live the way your body is or what it is. I've heard it, the naysayers. It's Trevor. He got rid of all of his big clothes because there's no danger of gaining it back. How many times have you gone on a diet and you lost a little weight, but you didn't give your clothes away because you know you're probably going to need them again, and you usually do. I have clothes, the 3 sizes of clothes in there. Now, I'm not going to go hog wild buying smaller clothes. I'm going to alter my clothes since I sew. I'll have to take the shoulder seam, the sleeve out and move it up here and take it in, make them over, all my clothes, all my 100 dresses. But I'm not going to worry about it at the beginning. I'm just going to concentrate on healing. Carolyn said, now listen, Angela, you're going through surgery. So when you come home, you're going to take it easy and heal. You have to treat your insides like baby steps, like it's a newborn baby with food. Introduce one thing at a time when you can start eating and see how it agrees with you and, you know, stuff like that. So it's going to be a new adventure. And this is what my book's about. I'll show you a little bit of my book I'm keeping. Okay, first of all, I'm starting out in my book as my childhood. You can tell, black and white pictures. This was when I was flat-chested. I was not a fat girl. And so I was always the skinniest one in school. When we had PE day and they'd weigh you and everything, I was always the shortest and the skinniest and the least fat one. And then I started having babies. Now here's when I got married. with the first husband. See, slim girl. Then I got pregnant with the first one. Okay, then all hell broke loose. I mean, there's people worse than me. I weighed 155 when Chad was born. I want to weigh that now. And then when Cameron was born, I weighed 165. When Trevor, 175, this is when I was 9 months pregnant. And then with Tyson, my fourth one, I got up to 195 with him. Because he was well, it wasn't his fault, 9-pound baby. I was huge. Anyway, so, but then after I had my boys and got divorced, I got down, and look, why didn't I put that book down? Anyway, with my 4 little boys, I was, 126 I got down to. Why didn't I take better pictures? I don't know. And so then when you're single, you can weigh less. Why is that? I don't know. And then my 5th pregnancy, or this is the 6th pregnancy. And then, anyway, then I was single. After those pregnancies, I was single again. But as you could tell by this picture, the tummy area, I carry all my weight right here. See, the legs are pretty skinny. And then, woo, even when I was skinny. But I got down to like 100 and, I don't remember. I have it all written down. I've always kept track of my weight, and I'm going to now look for pictures of when I married Jamie and when I ballooned up to my balloon dream. And then all the years of my old age, retirement, and empty nester years. Pictures of my yo-yo dieting I want to put in there. And I'm going to write by each picture and make this book. Why? I don't know. But here, I'll show you this too. Because how I've been fixated on it. Fixated on my weight. I always have one of these books. I call it my memory book. Look at, see this chart? From 2016, I weighed 157 on June 6th. And I've kept my weight and how much I weigh and what I've done. I've taken phentermine. I went on this diet right here, no sugar diet, because I was 177. And then I lost to 168, and it took me months, because you lose like a pound a week. And then, here I started phentermine after a cruise, because I was 184 after a cruise in 2022. And then I lost down to 170. But lately, the last few years, I can't get down, under 162. And I've tried to get down lower, and I just can't do it in my older age. But see, I have, in my other journal, I have books of my weight. I've kept track of it, been, fixating, I don't know what the word is, on it in my brain, in my mind all the time. And I'm so sick of it. I just want to get it off and never think about it again. Now, after my divorced my first husband and I was 126, when you weigh that least amount, you don't think about your weight ever. You don't think, I need to grab a pillow. Oh, I need to hold in while I walk in front of this camera. Oh, you don't even think about it if you're a skinny person and not carrying all this weight around. That's what I want again for my life. I want to think about something else than how do I look? What do I weigh? Oh, great. I'm fat. I'm bouncing. My roll is showing. You guys know. Some of you guys have the same issues, I'm sure. So anyway, we can go through this journey with me and we'll see what happens. So I want time to go by fast right now because I can't wait to get it. I wish I could just go next week and do it, but you have to have it scheduled and stuff. And I have this fear that I'll get down there and then they'll do something and say, sorry, you're not a candidate. You can't do it. I've already been approved, but I have that fear. Trevor said he did too. And then I'm afraid that, what if I don't wake up? I won't have to worry about anything then, right? Okay. And the other thing, I was going to say one more thing, and now my mind left. But I'm so happy Trevor's going because then I don't have to be worried about anything. And he knows, he speaks Spanish. So if the doctors, they say all speak English down there. So you don't have to worry about that. But I just will feel secure having somebody with him. Now, some people go alone. But it only costs a little bit more for the motel room and the plane ticket if you take a companion with you. So, you know, that's why. It's not that much more to take. And I didn't want Jamie to go because he's not healthy enough to, I worry about him. I would be worrying about him all the time instead of myself. So, and he's not going to stay alone while I'm gone the 5 days because Connor will be living here. And so he'll keep an eye on him, you know. And so I just want Christmas to get over with. And then I can concentrate on my diet I have to do the week before. And then fly out. And I bought that little red suitcase, the pink ones, the little ones. You don't have to take very much stuff. Just what you wear there and then outfit home and then a few other things. But I'm just taking that little red one because you can't lift anything heavy afterwards like any surgery. I'm all prepared. I've had a lot of babies and I had my hip surgery and she said, the nurse said, oh, if you've had hip surgery, this surgery is a lot easier than that surgery to recover and everything. So, my lungs are good. I think I'll be fine for the surgery. So, okay. That's my 40-minute journey I'm going to be going through.